Section 21 is the no-fault way of obtaining possession from a tenant within a short-hold tenancy. There are three types of Section 21 notices in England and Wales. Section 21 1b, this is for giving a notice during the fixed term of a tenancy, and this notice should be only given if the tenancy is started before the 1st of October 2015. Otherwise, use Section 21 Form 6A. The next one is Section 21 4A. This is for giving a notice during the periodic tenancy, and again this notice should be only given if the tenancy is started before the 1st of October 2015. And the last one is Section 21 Form 6A. This notice is for giving for the tenancies started after the 1st of October 2015. In this short video, I would like to take you through the first two types of Section 21 notices, which are essentially suitable for the tenancies started before the 1st of October 2015, and in my next video I will review Section 21 6 Form A.
The landlords cannot serve Section 21 1b or Section 21 4a notices on tenancies in England or Wales that started before 1st of October 2015 if the landlord receive a deposit but haven't secured it into a tenancy deposit scheme within 30 days of receiving the deposit, if the tenancy started after April 2007, or the landlord haven't served prescribed information within 30 days of receiving a deposit, if the tenancy started after April 2007. If they haven't, then they need to return the deposit to be able to serve a valid Section 21 notice. If the property is a house of multiple occupants, it must have a license before the landlord would be able to serve a valid Section 21 notices. The landlord cannot serve Section 21 notice if the fixed term hasn't ended, unless there is a break clause in the contract which allows them to do so. However, unlike Section 21 Form 6A, the following do not apply to Section 21 1b or Section 21 4a notices: providing a tenant with a property energy performance certificate, providing a tenant with a current gas safety record for the property, providing a tenant with the government's how to rent guide. Prohibition of serving Section 21 notice within the first 4 months of the tenancy does not also apply to the tenancies started prior to October 2015. Retaliatory eviction also does not apply to tenancies started prior to October 2015. Unlike Section 21 Form 6A notice, once Section 21 4A or Section 21 1b are served, they will remain valid indefinitely unless it is ended by a new tenancy agreement being signed with the tenant. So in those circumstances, the landlords need to serve a new Section 21 notice to repossess the property at a future date. If Section 21 4A or Section 21 1b notices were given in England, a possession proceedings should not be begun within the 4 months, beginning with the date on which the notices were given, whereas the relevant period is 6 months if Section 21 Form 6A is given. If you are serving a Section 21 1b notice for fixed term tenancy, you must give the tenant at least 2 months notice for repossession. That means the tenant should receive the notice 2 months before the last day. So for example, in a quiet, unlikely scenario, if the fixed term started on 30th of September 2015 for a fixed term of 30 months, so the fixed term ends on 29th of September 2018, and the tenant must receive the notice on or before 28th of July 2018, and the date of expiry of the notice should be 29th of September 2018. If you are serving a Section 21 4A for periodic tenancy, tenants should receive at least 2 months notice. So for example, if the tenancy started on 20th of September 2015 and is for 6 months, so the fixed tenancy period will end on 19th of March 2016, So the tenancy will become a rolling monthly contract on 20th of March 2016 if the rent is paid monthly. If you wish to repossess the property on 19th of March 2016, so the expiry date should be the same as the last day of the periodic period. The notices, in order to be valid, must make it clear to the tenant that possession is required after the last day of the period. So the date of expiry should be 19th of March 2016, and the tenant must receive the notice 2 months before then. As you can see from the example, this is a standard sentence that you can amend it and put it in your notice. I require possession of the dwelling house after, you need to put the required date here, or if later, the day on which a complete period of your tenancy next expires after the end of 2 months from the date of service of this notice. If the tenancy start date is prior to the 1st of October 2015 and it's open-ended tenancy, which means there is no terms specified and the rent is paid monthly, so it was a monthly periodic from the start, and you need to serve section 21(4)(a) notice for periodic tenancy and follow the same rules explained earlier.
The only valid defense to section 21 notice by the tenant are that there is a defect in section 21 notice or the tenant did not receive the section 21 notice.